Welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving deep into crucial topic, the link between nutrition, gut health, and chronic pain. As an, health coach, and even before I started health coaching, um, when I started my chronic pain journey and healing, I've witnessed personally how powerful impact what we eat can have on our body, particularly when we deal with chronic pain and anxiety. So I thought we can start with gut health. So our gut health is often referred as our second brain because it houses trillions of microorganisms that help digest food, produce vitamins, and regulate our immune system. When our gut health is compromised, whether to poor diet, stress, or other factors, it can lead to conditions like leaky gut. This conditions occurs when the intestinal lining becomes permeable, allowing toxin and undigested food particles to enter the bloodstream, and that can trigger inflammation and immune response. So how does the nutrition fit into this? You might be wondering. So certain foods can either promote inflammation or help reduce it. Um, Diet high in processed foods and sugar can increase that inflammation, while anti-inflammatory diet rich in fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and lean proteins can help soothe the body. So foods such as fatty fish, leafy green, perhaps nuts and seeds are great for reducing inflammation. And I say perhaps because depending where you are at the healing journey, if you are just starting anti-inflammatory diet, most likely it's a restriction diet. Most likely the nuts and seed won't be included in the elimination phase. But I can dive into that further with you in the next video. So the gut-brain connection also means that what we eat affects not only our physical health, but also our mental health, particularly our emotional well-being. So I thought we can talk a little bit about neurotransmitters because that's something, years ago I didn't know what it was. I didn't know the role they play or the importance. So I want to talk specifically about serotonin and dopamine. So these chemicals play crucial roles in mood regulation and are closely linked to our experiences of pain, anxiety, and stress. So serotonin is often called the feel-good neurotransmitter. It helps regulate our mood, anxiety, and happiness. And around 90% of our body's serotonin is actually produced in the gut, which highlights that, that connection between gut health, our brain, mind, and emotional well-being. So low levels of serotonin can lead to increased feeling of anxiety, depression, contributing to, heightened experience of pain. And then by incorporating nutrient-dense food that may support serotonin productions, like bananas, nuts, and eggs, you can actually promote a more stable mood and reduce anxiety. Dopamine is another key player. It's often associated with pleasure and reward, influencing motivation and mood. Like serotonin, dopamine is also affected by what we eat. So nutrients such as tyrosine, found in foods like chicken, fish, and dairy, are essential for dopamine production. So low dopamine levels can lead to feelings of apathy, fatigue, and increased anxiety, making it harder to manage chronic pain effectively. So also what I want to tell you is the impact of stress, it's not to be overlooked here. Chronic stress can disturb the balance of the neurotransmitters and further exacerbating the feelings of anxiety, contributing to a cycle of pain and emotional distress. Because when we stress, our body produces cortisol, which can lead to inflammation and worsen the pain. So another important aspect is how gut affects nutrient absorption. So conditions such as leaky gut can impair the absorption of vitamins and minerals essential for maintaining our overall health. So magnesium, zinc, B vitamins are crucial for neurotransmitter synthesis and overall nervous system health. And a healthy gut lining ensures that our body can efficiently absorb these vital nutrients. And this is why supporting gut health through nutrition is so important. Not just alleviating pain, but also nourishing our nervous system and brain. So, I want to dive in how we can actually help our body absorb the nutrients in a very easy way that all of us here, me included, and you over there, can implement it. And it's this concept of mindful eating. So this practice encourages us to pay attention to our food, savoring each bite and being aware of how it makes us feel. So mindful eating can help reduce stress and anxiety around food choices, promoting healthy or healthier relationship with foods. It encourages us to listen to our body's hunger cues rather than eating on autopilot. And from a pain reprocessing perspective, hunger can actually raise the danger signals in our brain. So when we let ourselves get too hungry, it can actually trigger stress responses that heighten that pain perception. Therefore, eating meals on time and avoiding extreme hunger is essential for managing both physical and emotional well-being. So I want to give you some helpful tips for mindful eating. Set time aside to eat without distraction. So turn off the screen, turn off the phone or put it away and focus on your meal. Take small bites and chew slowly, allowing yourself to fully experience the flavors and textures of the food. And pay attention to how your body feels during and after meal. Notice if you feel energized or fatigued, and then adjust your food choices. It's also, important to emphasize how stress and our nervous system can affect our ability to digest food properly. So mindful eating is really, very simple practice we can implement to actually reduce our stress response. Because when we're in a state of stress, our body activates the flight or fight response, which diverts the energy away from digestion. So to promote a state of rest and digest, it's beneficial to engage in relaxing techniques before the meals. You may want to add the deep breathing, meditation, gentle movement if you have time, or just practice the mindful eating. So I want to remind you, because I remember when I was on my chronic pain journey, I didn't know where to start and what to do. Pick just one thing that you can resonate the most with, that you feel like it's the simplest for you, and then remember and implement it. And then remember that making small, mindful changes, in your day, in your nutrition, and understanding your body's signal can lead to significant improvements in your overall health and well-being.